was just about to take a picture with a giant shark they had just caught. But then one prank by his friend sent him straight into the ocean. The shocking part was, he wasn't scared at all, because they believed the biggest predator in the sea was already under their control. But the moment Jonas looked at the shark's teeth, he immediately said, "This isn't the creature we were looking for." Before he could even finish, a massive megalodon grabbed the man in its jaws. The very next second, it slammed into the ship. Within seconds, the entire vessel flipped over, and everyone jumped into the ocean to save their lives. As the ship was sinking, everyone desperately tried to climb back onto it. That's when they realized 2 crew members were still stranded in the open sea. Before anyone could rescue them, a giant fin rushed straight toward them. Realizing the situation, an old man offered himself as bait and locked himself inside the cage to save the others. Everyone escaped on the boat, but the sound of the engine attracted the predator once again. Luckily, a helicopter arrived just in time, and with the help of a tracking device, they began chasing the monster. Everyone thought the danger was finally over, but the real disaster had only just begun. The next day, at a tourist beach, a dog kept barking non-stop toward the ocean. People assumed a pod of dolphins was passing by, but something far more terrifying was hiding beneath the water. The megalodon had reached the middle of thousands of tourists. Within seconds, a joyful vacation turned into screams of terror. The hungry monster attacked without mercy. People ran for their lives, but against its massive jaws, humans were nothing more than a tiny snack. At that very moment, Jonas and his team finally located the monster. Now they had only one chance to stop it. They threw a sonar device into the water to distract it. At first, the plan seemed to work, but the moment the megalodon realized it was being tricked, it instantly turned toward the other side of the beach. This time, even more megalodons appeared with it. The team realized their first plan had failed. They rushed toward the beach at full speed to get everyone out of the water, but by then, the savage predators had already reached the tourists. Panic spread everywhere. Seeing the situation, Jonas wasted no time, jumped onto a jet ski, and raced into the open sea to lure the megalodons away from the shore. Now the monster's full attention was on him. Above them, news helicopters were recording the deadly chase. But in the chaos, the helicopters collided with each other. The entire ocean had turned into a battlefield. The megalodon kept attacking again and again. Finally, at the perfect moment, Jonas threw his spear with all his strength and killed one megalodon, but the deadliest predator was still alive. Then the second megalodon charged straight at him. Jonas barely escaped, but he fell into the water. Using all his strength, he swam toward a nearby rock. There, he spotted a broken helicopter rotor. On the other side, the megalodon was charging straight at him at full speed. At the very last second, Jonas lifted the heavy rotor blade. The crazed megalodon lunged at him with all its force and slammed directly into the blade. The next moment, the most dangerous predator in the ocean was finally dead forever.